Hello everyone, how are you doing? I hope you're doing amazing. I'm doing well as well. And if you're new here, my name is Josiane and I am your digital mom. So this is a space where I share tips and tools to help moms balance family life, career, motherhood without losing themselves within the process. Okay. So in my last video, I have shared some tips about time management for moms. So today we are taking it a step further and talk about something which is so important, which is called balancing motherhood and career without burning out. I'm repeating this: balancing motherhood and career without burning out. So let's get into it. But before we jump in, you're grown up, you are a girl, you have a vision, and you have a career that you want to orient your life in. And at one point, you become a mother. So motherhood is looking at you just like this, and then there is your career. And you don't have to choose your career and leave out the motherhood, and you don't have to choose the motherhood and leave out your career, because your career is like a lifetime choice that you've made since even before you become a mother. But even motherhood, it's a general calling, if I could say, because this is how I believe. Motherhood is a calling for the women by God. It is our calling. Okay. So we are not going to leave God's calling, and we are not going to leave our life's choices, which are career. So how are we going to manage this? How are we balancing this? I'm going to show you some tips that I use that could also help you. And yeah, let's go. So tip number 1, it is setting boundaries. One of the biggest challenge for working mom is separating work from home. I mean, you are at home, you are doing your motherhood role, or you are just having fun with your kids, and you're reading work emails. If you leave house and go to work, when you come back in the house, please let your mind know that you are leaving work, you're back home. And that's why we need to first set boundaries and know, if I'm home and I'm not working from home, I have somewhere I go to work, I am playing roles I should play when I'm home. And if I leave home to go to work, I am playing roles that I could be play when I am in the workspace. Okay? Even if it's just a corner in your room, because some people work from home. If you jump in that corner in your room where you call my workspace, please leave the home chores aside, leave the children aside, and focus on work. It could be some few hours, but focus. When you are in that space, it's time for work. You leave the family issues aside. And when you are back to the family side, to the house, focus on family. Wivanga amasaka n'amasakaramentu. Niba uri ku kazi, kora ibyo ku kazi. Niba uri mu rugo, kora ibyo mu rugo. Don't tell me ngo ndi mu rugo ngo bati ngo hari report ngo navuye ku kazi ntarangije ngo reka mbanze ngo nkore iyo report. My dear, you are mixing things. Ni hahandi uzasanga the time you set to chill with your kids, to chill with your husband, wayibuze because nyine uri kuvanga amasaka n'amasakaramentu. You are doing the work things at home. So first, set boundaries and don't be afraid to say no to extra work when you know it will overload you. You are the one who knows yourself, not your boss knows yourself better than you do. So don't be afraid to say no to the extra work when you know it's going to overload you. Boundaries protect your energy. Don't lose your energy because you failed to set your boundaries. So tip number 1, we mothers, we need to set boundaries. So tip number 2, prioritize self-care. Prioritize self-care. I know we hear this a lot, but it is true. Self-care is not selfish. I mean, you can't pull from an empty cup. So schedule time to recharge, whether it's an exercise, whether it's reading, whether it's meditation, or even just a nap or watching a movie. I don't know what make you feel released out, but schedule that time to recharge. When you take care of yourself, you show up better both your family and your career. I mean, you've gathered all the energy that you need to run the two because you've taken self-care of you. Okay? That is tip number 2. Tip number 3, ask for support. Another way to avoid burnout is to ask for support. Ntabwo ibintu byose wabyikorera. Ntabwo uri machine. Don't feel ashamed to ask for support, okay? Moms sometimes they feel guilty of asking to help, but remember, teamwork makes everything better and lighter. Teamwork, it plays both spaces. Ntabwo teamwork atukeneye ku kazi gusa. Even at home, teamwork is needed. And it makes everything lighter and better. This could mean talking to your partner about dividing household tasks, involving a family member, or hiring a help if that is possible. And at work, don't be afraid to speak up if your work overload you heavy. Niba baguhaye task nyinshi and you sure that you cannot manage, instead of promising the boss that you're going to deliver this, please speak up and let the boss know that this workload is too heavy for you and you may not deliver it in a specified time. Bizana kurinda kuza kugongana nawe, instead you didn't meet the deadline, okay? So you don't have to carry it alone. Ask for support. It is fine. It is still fine. You're still a good mother if you ask for support to help someone take care of your kids. You're still a good mother. Tip number 4. Yes. Tip number 4. Manage guilt. Let's be honest. Mom guilt is real. It is real. Like you're sitting in the office and you have that guilt in your mind that, how is my kid? I mean, you feel guilty when you are at work and not with your kids. And as well, when you are with your kids and not going to work, you feel the same guilty. But here is the truth. Being a mother doesn't mean being with your child 24/7. It means being present and loving when you are with them. And remember, quality time is more needed than quantity time. Release that guilt. It's not serving you. It's just weakening you. It's even making you the worst person. So release out the guilt. Make sure that when you are with your kids, the time you are spending with your kid is quality time. Because what matters is quality, not quantity, okay? Yes. Tip number 5, which is last but not least, it is embracing flexibility. Yeah. At the end of the day, give yourself permission to be flexible. Some days will go smoothly, others will be chaotic, and it's okay. That is the dynamic of life. So don't aim for perfection in this life. There is no perfection. Don't aim for perfection. Aim for balance over time. If one day is work heavy, make the next more family focused. Balance is a journey, not something you achieve at once and for all. So take some small steps, use the tips I share, and if you have other tips that you use, don't hesitate to share with us in the comment section. So to recap what we've discussed, we've said that for us mothers to balance motherhood and career without burnout, you're going to set boundaries, you're going to prioritize ourselves, we are going to ask for support and not be ashamed of asking for support. We are going to manage guilt and embrace the flexibility. So I encourage you to give a thumb up, to like this video, to subscribe, to share with others, because this is something most of the people need, okay? And stay here, stay with your digital moms. Nababwiye ko mutazigera mwicuza kuba muri hano. You will be learning everything new, and will be having a chance to share a tip with others, because sharing is caring and sharing is humanity. So let me know in the comment which tips that do you use and most right now, and why do you use it, and how can we take it from you and implement it in our livings to make this life more smoother. So until next time, we love from the digital mom. Keep shining, keep pushing, keep stepping forward. Motherhood is a blessing and not a curse, okay? So see you next week. Bye.